What's up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages? Welcome back to JD Plays Project Ozone 3 and our new, fantastically, somewhat caught up world. Enough where I thought we were ready to go to the next episode. Here we are. Hopefully you guys will enjoy what I've done so far. We got a lot to catch up on. If you do, make sure you're hitting that like button. If you'd like to see more like it, make sure you're hitting that sub button. Don't forget about the social media platforms on the right, including my stream and my Discord server. Let's get started now. All right, so I've got this fairly automated at this point. Not completely. I need to add a couple more pulverizers into the mix to really automate it to completeness. I need to add some more magmatic dynamos to really speed up the process. But for the time being, if I put any kind of sand, dust, gravel, whatever in here, it gets sieved by our 9 sieves. It gets sucked up by our lovely absorption hopper. Absorption hopper sticks everything in, well, as soon as I fix this, it sticks everything above it, right? There we go. Well, this one is no longer needed. There we go. And this guy receives it all. And then what you can barely see, I made this lovely little extra utilities wrench. It's a pretty easy recipe. 3 iron, some red dye, some redstone. And right over off to the side, this wrench, if you see, I can access a little looks like an item transfer. What that is that's a flattened transfer node. You can get 8 of these from each transfer node just by smashing it with an anvil, okay? And so you can shove this directly between machines and they don't need to occupy their own space. They're a little wonky to work with, but it works nice for what I'm trying to do. So this allows me to pull in certain ores into our compactor, which will then change these over into their chunk variant, which we are then pumping out with an actual transfer node into this chest, okay? Once they're in that chest, pulverizer pulls them in, crushes them down into beautiful dust. Dust falls into furnace. Furnace cooks it all up, and we end up right here with these lovely pieces of metal. Okay, so we're just going to grab this gold, nickel, platinum, silver, lead, iridium. Okay, now over here I've begun setting up some chests. I still have not set myself up a drawer controller. That's kind of silly of me because I'm wasting a lot of time doing things like this, but that's okay. I've had to remake my tools multiple times because I've fallen off of the edge here twice. Both times were kind of BS falls, but, you know, it is what it is. And it put me in the nether, and I just died to come back, and so I've had to remake my gear a couple times. I've had to rehash some stuff with the mob trap, but it's working well now. Talk about that. I've built a bag storage. This takes any bags that fall in here, caches them in. The bags are worth a certain amount. So, for example, let's say that I wanted to pull out a artifact bag. It would cost me 1,024 points, but I can put it back in and get those 1,024 points back. So that this stores all my bags as points and lets me use them later, okay? Other than that, most items are being stored here. Some armors are being filtered over to here. I'm going to change that here in a bit to make that where it's like diamond armors. Really, it's diamond weapons that I'm after because we can actually pulverize those back into diamond format. Inside of here, you can see the kind of the groundwork that I've got laid. I've got these fans going again. I need to move these around a bit. I haven't yet, but this guy has a +3 widener. So instead of being a straight beam, that beam goes 1, 2, 3 this direction. So if I were to slide him over roughly 2, like put him right there, it should cover the full platform, I think. And then I've got this guy rocking another one, so he goes 1 out to each side of him. I'm going to move this guy down, and that should cover the entirety of the platform once I move this guy over to here. I'll play around with it and see if I like how that feels, but that should get the whole platform covered. We are seeing significantly more mob drops doing it this way, though, because it forces everybody off. They hit the little treads. They walk over here. They die to this guy. This guy doesn't have any tanks hooked up yet to store experience, but we are getting lots of mob loot, which is nice, right? I have almost a full set of lapis armor here that I can rock now. Sweet. Let's go blue. Let's go lapis all day, right? Try to get me a matching set of armor off these mobs since we haven't started going down the, you know, armor crafting lines yet. Sorry, I was burping. It was terrible. It hurt a lot. Anyways, we went ahead and we made our hang glider. Okay, I got a lot of leather from the mob trap due to the demon cows spawning in there, so that's great. What else have we done? Not a lot, to be honest. I've got a few crops started, right? It's got some wheat, got some cotton. Was able to get some worms. So as you can see, I got a little worm here keeping these plots going. Got another little worm right there. Got some melons, some giga pickles, all that good stuff. Just still kind of recovering to where we were. You know, we're still not making good ground yet, and I'm sorry for that. I know it's probably boring, but what I'm doing now, as you can kind of tell right here, is I'm beginning to work on getting my jetpack remade. Now, I've gone ahead and preemptively made several flux capacitors. And we're going to go ahead and probably try to jump this jetpack straight to the hardened state because, well, that's what I'm hoping to do. We'll see. I may have to go into the nether. And if that's the situation, I've already got the portal built. I haven't lit it yet, but I've got the steel ready. And I went ahead and made myself a satchel, right? So this is the base satchel. It just takes 3 leather, some wool, and some tin ingots. It'll get you a base satchel. This has 1 row of inventory worth of space. We used that and upgraded it to the hardened satchel. Take some tin nuggets, take some inbar. We used that and upgraded it with some Electrum to the reinforced satchel. And this guy is the same as our inventory space, right? The reason I made that is so I could carry around these other bags. I've got a yellow, a white, a red, and an orange backpack. Each of these is another inventory space worth of room. So if we need to start carrying a whole lot of items, we can. And that's going to come in really nice and handy. Now, from the mob farm, out of some of the bags, we've gotten some really nice loot. And I've stored it in here to kind of talk about it. One of the first things that I want to make from some of this loot, so we've got this lava charm. We're going to go ahead and equip that. This kind of keeps us safe when we fall in lava on occasion. And I tend to fall in lava, so I want that. Okay. Next thing is this slime pearl along with this bat wing. I think I'm missing 1 item from being able to really use this. But from this, we can make this guy. I need to get one of these nebulous hearts right quick. And this is a coin of fortune. Draws in items and XP. It basically is like a ring of magnetization from Botania. And it's really cheap. So what I'm hoping we can do right quick is, let's see, what does it take to get one of those nebulous hearts? What bags do those come out of? Those come out of white bags. And they have, I don't know if it shows us a % drop on them, but they seem to be kind of common. So it just kind of comes down to, is there another bag that we think is worth more for us to get? And I think I saw diamond horse armor dropping down here. Kind of keeping my eye on that for a second. Maybe not. But if we could get our hands on some diamond horse armor, that would give us more diamonds. Right here. Here's diamond horse armor. Okay. Maybe this is the bag I want to be opening, these rares. Let's see how much rares cost to open. That might be worthwhile. Try to get one of these next. Of course, we can get them from here, so let's just do this. Now, check it out. Rather than me sitting there opening those, what we can make is a bag opener, right? We're going to need this eventually. I'm not going to make it right now, but you just take a treasure chest, some silver ingots, and some lapis, and you can get that. All right, so that's an apple, some melon seeds. Okay, we'll hold that. I don't care about the records or any of that, really. I'm just going to, whatever bags that I get that I don't want the stuff out of, I'm just going to come up here and throw them off. Okay, I don't care about that guy. I'll take the iron ingots. I'll take the food. I don't care about the rest of it. Apples, that, sure. Witch hats are nice. We can actually combine those into other items, so I'll take those. All right, let's try again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what I'll do is this extra stuff that I'm picking up, we'll just toss it into here for now. That'll give me a bit more inventory space. So we did end up getting some lapis right there. That's cool. That'll come in handy. Don't need the green record. Don't need that record. I like pretty much all the loot in that, so I'm just going to set this guy to the side. That's all handy. That's all very... In fact, I'm going to go ahead and take these now and this. I'll just put this back inside. So, you know, fun, opening bags. We're going to open bags till we find one. So I'm not going to keep commenting on all this, but just letting you know kind of what's going on. Let's see. What does it cost? It only costs 16 for these right here. And these give me a chance at diamond horse armor. Hey, look. The first one we open. Beautiful. Exactly what we needed. All right, put that in there. Let's put the rest of these guys back. That diamond horse armor, that's easy peasy diamonds, right? So we got the nebulous heart we wanted. We got a free bucket out of it. I'm going to just put this guy back to get the rest of that stuff out later. But this right here, every time we get one of those, throw in the pulverizer, 2 free diamonds. Now, you know, opening those bags might be a fantastic way for us to get diamonds. I might need to look into throwing those into a bag opener, automating that for a little bit to get me a large amount of diamond production up. I hadn't really thought about that until just now, but that works for me. So let's go ahead and toss this back, and now we should be able to make the thing that I wanted to make. So I'm going to put this guy in, we'll put that guy in, and that guy in. And that gives me my coin of fortune, right? Now you shift right click this, and it turns it on. And now, anything that falls out of my inventory for some reason, I'll just suck it right back up. Same thing with XP. Be careful where you're using it, okay? But that'll come in nice and handy for when I'm doing things, you know, in the nether and things like that. All right, so let's get refocused on what I want to go after. I want to get these jetpacks done. For this, we need to get some leadstone flux duct. If I remember right, that's going to be some of this, 2 of these. Maybe some of this. These, that's going to get me the flux duct done. Great. Now we need to get some redstone reception coils. That's easy peasy, right? We make those all the time. In fact, I'm going to make a few of these right quick because we're going to need them. We're going to need to make something to power this up with. Put those down there. All right. Next, we're going to need to make this guy. This guy just takes some lead and blah, 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 blah. All right. Well, what did I do with all that lead? I thought I made some of this already. Did I not? I don't know why that's ding-a-ling-a-ling-ling. Okay. Give me some lead, please. Oh, wow. I know what happened. It picked up all of these guys. These are my Certus quartz seeds that I'm growing. I haven't made the seed grower yet because I'm just kind of doing this passively as I do other stuff. I may end up making that the piece that speeds that up dramatically here pretty soon. But for right now, we're not going to worry about it. All right, so these, and then what else do we need for that dynamo? Redstone and the reception coil. Okay, I think I've got the reception coils right here. And then the redstone's right there. There we go. So that gets me dynamos. And so now I think I'm ready to go with making 2 thrusters. Bam. Thrusters. Yeah. Right? So if I put a thruster here, and I grab one of these flux capacitors, there we go. Bam. We got our first jetpack. Now, we need a way to charge up the jetpack, right? And we all know how that works. We're going to need a big machine frame right quick. Boom. We're going to need to go take this around the 10 gear like so. Get a little glass. Booyah. Okay, we're going to need some copper gears, right? Go copper gears. Huzzah. Okay. Usually this takes a conductance cable. And this one's weird. I think it takes a silver cable on top as well, but we're trying to get an energetic infuser, which is here. So we need a lead gear and 2 transmission coils. Okay, we can do that. So let's grab some silver. That's what we use for the transmission coils after all. Clear this out right quick. 2, 1, 2. Bam. Okay, and let's go ahead and get our lead gear made up. All right, and we should be able to just click this into play now. Boom, bam. Okay. Now, the problem we're going to face right now with running this bad mamma jamma is our power grid is fairly well spent, okay? So we really do need to look at getting more power made. And for that, I am using magma, right? So we are using these magmatic dynamos. These should be pretty cheap for me to make at this point. I didn't make a bunch before because I was running low on redstone. I'm doing okay on redstone at the moment, I think. I'm not going to be for much longer, but that just means I need to, you know, go sieve some more dust. And I think I have some dust on hand, actually, right here. Go ahead and just toss this in and let this get to work. We'll let the system take care of this business for us. There we go. Make me some more redstone, system. I need it. Thank you. All right, invar. Should have a good little bit of invar right here. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, that'll give me 4 invar gears. All right, what else did we need? I think we got everything right there. So there's 4 magmatic dynamos, knocked out, ready to rumble. Now, how am I going to get lava to these 4 magmatic dynamos to power all this crazy power grid that I want to go after? Well, there's a lot of ways we can do it, but we're just going to do it a cheap and simple way. We're going to use flux duct, and I'm just going to continue to power up more of these lovely crucibles. I don't know if I've actually made additional crucibles yet, or if I just talked about it to myself in my head and never actually did it. But along with those, what we can do is we can use something like a liquid transfer node rather than making a whole bunch of these guys, right? So in the same way that I made this, I can do the same exact thing. I can take and put this guy down. And later we'll be able to change this over to something like conduit. But for now, liquid transfer node will work fine. Okay, we just need a bucket, some stone, and some redstone. All right, well, we got some stone right here, right? Here's a bucket. Get a little redstone. Here's a piece. Use one more. If we can go snatch one from over here. My guy doesn't seem to be wanting to pick up all of... Oh, I know what's going on. Show area. We need to change the offset this way by 1. There we go. Now we're good. Now it's picking up. All right, so we got some redstone right there. And this guy's still getting all of the good stuff packed in from him. Wonderful. Things are working as intended. Okay. All right, let's get this guy made up. That'll give me my liquid transfer nodes. That's what I want. And we can literally remove this guy if we wanted to. Okay. But I think this can actually pull off of that. It can. We can kind of chain that together so that it keeps the main one still working exactly as intended. And we can just start pumping power into the, lava into these. And I should have some more, there we go, transfer pipes. Oh. Okay, so all those are getting power now, so we can just flip them over. Go. They're slowly getting lavaed up, right? So now I need to provide power to these guys. That's the next step. Or, well, not power to them, but get the power out of them, right? So we can just start running power right along here. And now I've got 3 of them hooked up. I need to hook up 2 more. And for 2 more, it's going to take a little lead, a little redstone. I think we'll need 3 more redstone to get it done. Let's see if we've got it over here or not. We may not. I didn't really give it a lot to work with there. I did have some blocks, some redstone blocks. Hold on. Redstone. Maybe I did break those down and use them. But I thought I had some redstone blocks that I hadn't used yet. I could very well be wrong. That's okay if I am. Steel. Okay. So before I can get any more of those pipes made, I'll need to get some more redstone. We're not going to worry about that right this minute. I'll do that later. For now, that should be enough power to at least get this going. Because now we're putting in, 120 RF. I should actually have, let's see, leadstone. Do I not? I guess I don't have any more leadstone flux duct. And if I do want to upgrade this backpack, I am going to need some more. Yeah, we're going to have to make some more. That's fine. We can do this quick. All right, so let's just drop all this in here. Boom, give me that. We'll leave that one behind. Let me have a diamond, and there's some sticks right there. 2, and diamond. We'll get a new diamond wand. Okay, let's run over here. We're just going to quickly smash out some dust. That'll give me 17 U's. There we go. Where's my hammer? There's my hammer. Smash. Okay, that gives me gravel. No music today. We're just kind of kicking it low key. I'm actually filming this on Sunday, just before the Super Bowl. Trying to make up ground really fast for you guys to get us back on track to where we were. I am sorry for having to remake the world. It is what it is. I like remaking worlds. I try not to do it too often because I know it irritates other people. But with all the business I was dealing with the changes from the update, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to take this opportunity to redo stuff that I did wrong. I am liking my base layout a lot better this time, so that's great. Now we've got plenty of dust going in there. That should produce me some good redstone right quick. Shouldn't take long. And with that going on, we're going to knock out some other stuff right quick. I'm actually going to open this up and pull this guy out, because we can make another white backpack later. I'm going to make a blue one right quick. Gives me another color. Great. We're going to stick this lapis up here. That's where my emeralds go. We'll deal with that in a minute. Okay, so if I wanted to make a now hardened jetpack, what we would need to do is we would need to start off by, let's take this off, and let's go jetpack. Okay, we've made these. We're trying to get to this. Okay, for this we need this guy, and we're going to need this guy. Okay, we're going to need more invar. All right, so to upgrade this guy, we need some tin, some redstone. We can do that right now. All right, let's get some lead, invar, lead, invar. I actually would like to do this recipe twice because it's going to hold significantly more power than the first one would. And that's great. So we'll set this guy here. We're actually going to take this guy and let him start charging because it's going to take this thing a long time to charge. This is going to be better for our overall. If we go into the nether and we're going to fly around, this is the guy we're going to use to do the flying around. We're going to let this guy keep us charged up. Now we've got redstone pumping in. Great. That's what we want. Okay, we can bring this one over. We'll get this one now done up. Perfect. We're going to hook up some more power real quick by making some more leadstone flux ducts. Boom. Now we could turn those into invar. But right now I'm okay with just leaving them like this. Okay. This is providing now, in my opinion, plenty of power to keep all machines running. Because that's what? 1, 2, how many do I have there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 200 RF per tick. Not bad for us being extremely early game right now. I'm good with that. All right, so what we want to do next, now that we'll go ahead and set this up over here as the upgrade table. We'll put that there. Grab this out. That there. Okay, I know we're going to need 1, 2 more pieces of Invar. We'll put these here and here. Oh, I'm sorry, 4. Okay. So now we got to get these thrusters made. And for these thrusters, it's not difficult. We do need to make a little bit of hardened flux duct. We've kept a little on hand right here. So we can take this. I think we can do 2 at a time, right? Let's check. We can do 3 at a time, and then we can do 1. Okay, that works out. I've actually got some Invar nuggets right here. We'll just do all of them as 1s. Do that? Can I afford that? Takes 3 per. Nah, I could do 2. We'll do 3 with 1, 2. Okay, and we'll just do the upgrade thing like so. Get that out of there. I'm not sure why that even happened. Okay, there's that one, and then we'll do it again. This one, and that'll get us the 4th. Perfect. Okay, so what we need to do is 2 and 2. And then we need to make some redstone reception coils. We know how to make that. That's not hard. But am I out of redstone is the question. Looks like it. Redstone's going to be the limiting factor for a little bit here until I get a good, stash of it going. Okay, so we need to do 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. Pull these guys out. Perfect. And then this guy. This guy's going to take redstone transmission coils. That's these guys. We're going to need to make 2 of those. 2, 3, 4. Those up top. And then what do we need around it? Copper, copper, iron. Perfect. Okay. I think we're good to make 2 of those. There we go. All right, so we got our dynamos. So I think we're good to make our thrusters now, right? Make 2 thrusters. And now I think we're ready to finish this jetpack off. Boom. All right, so we've jumped all the way up to a hardened. Now, this one holds 10 times more fuel, only uses double the fuel. It should give us a lot better flight. They really nerfed the leadstone to make it a lot harder to get around with. Let's look at Electrum for just a second. So going to the Electrum, we need to be able to get fused quartz or hardened glass. We can definitely do that. We can definitely get Electrum as well. That's not the most difficult thing in the world. Let's go here. What do we need from in here? Magmatic. We already know we can make those dynamos. Here's the problem is we would need this to stabilize redstone bucket. It's not hard. I just don't feel like making the magma crucible right now. So I will probably upgrade that soon, but not today, friends. We're not doing it right now. Okay, we'll get to that. It'll come, just not yet. All right, with that said, I would like to potentially give this some armor. So if we make a bronze armor plating in our induction smelter, we need 10 pieces of bronze and an iron plating. Iron plating is just 5 iron with 4 tin. Okay, so we should be able to make that pretty quick. So let's do this guy. Click. There we go. There's that. And then I need 10 pieces of bronze. How many do I have? I have 14. That's perfect. We're just going to run over here. We're going to drop these guys into our induction furnace. Boom, boom. That should get that rolling. This guy is barely even charged up. It's going to take a while. We need to really be able to juice this guy. But right now it's got 500,000 out of 4 million. Okay, there's that. So now we can take this, combine it with this, and we've got an armored chest that lets us fly, right? Pop this out for a minute. Let's get that guy charging up. All right, so with that done, let's see. Where are we at? We've got some quests completed. I want to look at some stuff here. So I finished my monster farming. We killed a zombie. We killed a skeleton. We killed a creeper. We killed the ancient golem. We're going to claim that up. I've got the 10 obsidian for this. Now, this is going to give me 10 overworld apples. Those are important, okay? We're going to talk about why real quick. So I want to go into the nether. I want to go get some stuff out of the nether, right? I want to go get stuff out of the nether that belongs to me, that should not be there, that I feel quite offensively like I got screwed. To do that, we've got some keys. I've got 2 keys that lead back to my bodies, okay? And what I can do is I can take those keys and I can combine them with ender pearls. I can put a key here, bam, and a key here, bam. And this allows me to now teleport directly to my bodies in the nether. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just stick all my inventory in here. Pick up this gold bag right here. Store kind of what's remaining, with the exception of a couple of pieces. We're going to keep our bow on hand. Keep our glider on hand. Let's go ahead and keep the sword out in case we need to, you know, rough and tough defend ourselves here. Toss that over there. Let those guys take care of that business. What else do I want to take with me to the Nether? I would really like to have my jetpack, so I'm going to give this just a little bit longer. Let it charge just a little bit more. Now, Leadstone. This guy had a total of 80,000 RF. We've already got almost 3 times that sitting in this guy, which is excellent. That's a good thing. That's what we want. I'm down with this business. How hard would it be? Let's see. We just took and we put this guy in here. We could upgrade him pretty easily, right? We would just need to get some hardened glass of some kind. Induction smelter could do it, but we don't need it. We don't need that glass. Hardened Electrum, hardened Invar, hardened bronzed. We made right there hardened glass. That's what we want. Hardened glass. Okay. So if we want to make hardened glass, we can take lead and combine it with obsidian dust. Okay, well that's not hard to do. Let's get a piece of lead and let's get some obsidian. By the way, I don't know if I showed you guys this, but I do have a constant supply of 1 stack of obsidian. So right here off the side of this guy, I added an additional liquid hopper. It's putting it into this stone barrel where there's water sitting on top, which forces obsidian to fall in here. So we always have at least 1 full stack of obsidian available to us. I may up that quantity at a later date, but for now, that's good for me. So I'm going to crush this down. I'm going to put that guy to be crushed down. And I really don't want them to try to cook that, so let's grab this. Hey, we got some diamonds. Beautiful. Now, each piece of obsidian becomes 4, so I think that means we can make a bit more glass than what I was initially anticipating making. I always forget about that fact, by the way. Just gotta wait for this stuff to come through. And because we added so much more power to the system, we're now going through and doing things like cooking that stuff a lot faster. My machines are now operating at full tilt. In fact, I missed one of the lead ingots coming in right there. There we go. We got it. All right, cool. So now if we take this and this, put it together, we'll get some hardened glass. I'm just letting this guy charge up. We're going to go ahead and set the stage to make this guy into a bigger boy. We're going to grab like, I don't know, let's do 10 and 10. We're going to make some Electrum right quick. Throw this guy over here as soon as this finishes up. There's our hardened glass that we've been waiting on. Delicious stuff. Takes 4 and 1. 4 to 1 is the ratio you want. And I'm going to set up a better power grid. In fact, you know what? I would like to start looking into some power cells or something. I think we can make capacitors, right? From Immersive Engineering, right here. LV capacitor. That's pretty easy. This guy should store, each of these stores some power. We'll probably look at making something like this one right here. We'll need to make some treated wood planks, so we'll need to make our coke oven soon. But yeah, I think we're going to look at doing that. I think that's a good idea for us. All right, so with what we've got here, oh, I needed to make the Electrum, right? There I go, running off without finishing up my job. Let's put these in. This is what's great about the Induction Furnace, smelter, is it's going to allow us to make alloys really rapidly. There we go. Now we've got a little bit more redstone to work with. This should get us through what we're trying to do here. So bam, 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 bam. All right, that upgrades this. Now, this one would hold 4 million. This guy holds 9 million. I can fly for a long time if I charge that up. That's what I'm after. That also proves, you know, hey, if we really want to, we could go to the Hardened Jet Pack. Because if you remember, going to the Hardened Jet Pack, all it takes is this, some more Electrum, which we just made, and then the reinforced thruster. It's not difficult. We literally have almost everything we need besides the destabilized redstone, and that's just a magma crucible. So I could easily knock that out. All right, this is good enough. Let's see how long this lets me fly for. I'm interested. Let's watch the fuel gauge. It's right over here on the left. We'll watch that as we fly. Oh, that's much better than lead. Still super fast if we go to hover mode, but much better than lead. And at least we can finally fly again, so that makes me happy. How are we doing over here? We're up to 3,000 on this. And this is just rocking out. I will need to create some better filters to handle all the junk that we're getting in here. But things are looking good. We're doing well. We're getting shields. We're getting weapons. Can this be broken down into pulverizer the same way the diamonds can? Doesn't look like it. Induction smelter would work, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, let's just throw this in there. Still haven't gotten a drop of evil yet. That's okay. That's one of the things that I'm waiting on, but it'll come. I'll probably get that myself. Make some more ender pearls. Let's take this. Now, one of the advantages of the jetpack is making use in tandem of the hang glider. And this jetpack is also much faster than the base one, so that'll come in handy. So let's go retrieve some bodies from the nether. And at the same time, I want to go ahead and light my nether portal. We're going to get this and a piece of flint. Take our flint and steel. Boom. We're going to come in here and we're going to... Did we already claim these? We did. All right, are they in here? They are. Let's put those on me. And I think we're good to go to the nether at this point. What do you guys think? I think we are. Do I have some... Yeah, let's grab some rock candy. I think I've got some more sitting over in here. So that'll give me a little food using the nether. And this guy's sitting on almost a jetpack, a full jetpack recharge. Right? I do want to... Man, I wish I had a faster way of charging things than this right here. There are other things that we can use to charge the jetpacks. I just haven't made any of them yet because, you know, we're still recovering from me being silly and deciding to make a new world. But it is what it is, so if you hate me, hate me. Boom! Nether is opened. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to step through right quick. We're going to mark our exit to see when we teleport in, how far away from our exit are we. Prepare for long load times for the win. Hey, nice. It buried us underground. What a coincidence. I'm actually okay with that. So, fall point. Let's look around for fall point. Fall point is not too far away. There's a second death right over there. There's a second death that's really close. Nice. Okay. New. We'll call this exit. Let's make this bright green so we can find it really easy. I like that. That's cool. I'm kind of tempted to just go get that body over there because we're really close to it. So, it gave me a nice obsidian platform to stand on here. Let's get out my hammer. Okay, where's my hammer at? Is it inside of this other bag? I bet it is. There we go. Let's get our hammer out. We're going to crush some netherrack as we go here. But I don't want to crush too close to this room. And we'll be able to toss all this into the sieve. So check it out. Crushed netherrack can be sieved. And in our iron stiffened mesh will give us ardite, cobalt, gold, prosperity shards, iridium, mithril, peridot, ruby, sapphire, tungsten, and titanium. Those are all very valuable. Well, we're definitely going to be needing those. Okay. And the cool thing is that it also gives us the ability to stack all of our netherrack. And as you can see, you can use vein miner on this to kind of open up a larger area more quickly, which is, in my opinion, a good thing. So it lets me kind of dig through here with just a little bit of a burst like that. And it also helps me to uncover ores a lot faster. So if I wanted to come mine up a whole bunch of nether ore right here, I could. And if we break our hammer, no big deal, right? This thing's made of stone, so I have plenty of stone repair kits on me. I can just take that, repair it up, get right back to it. If I feel like I'm starting to get too much netherrack on me, no big deal. I've got plenty of backpacks, right? So I can just drop it all in here. And that kind of is that's one of the ways we're gonna use to come get a lot of resources. For example, right here, some nether redstone ore. Okay, well, we can just mine all this up, right? And we can use vein ore excavator to get it all in one go if we wanted to. So I do have some luck on the sword, some luck on the hammer, and I think I've got luck on... Oh, did I not add it to this? I didn't add fortune to that pick yet. I will. We'll eventually get fortune there. Here's some emeralds, right? So this will all be able to be taken back and processed for more goodies. Here's more redstone for us. That's great. There's some lapis for us, which we'll put fortune on the pick. So we've now got the ability to kind of actually mine ores. Now, if you do this, right, break these guys out, be prepared to fight them. They drop a lot. They're not a big deal. Just kill them, relax, you know, focus them down. No problem. All right, I'll probably mine some more of this ore off camera, but I do want to go get at least this one body over here. And I kind of want to play around all this ore while I do it. Fortunately, this guy, if I fall down stuff like this, he'll let me jump if I want to. Ooh, here's some redstone. This is a great way to get redstone, by the way. If you're hard up for redstone, is just come to the nether. And that's true for a lot of the dimensionals I've noticed. There's a lot better ways to get ores than just sieving by using the other dimensions. Don't be afraid to do it. 180. Oh, I'm out of food. No problem. We brought rock candy for just this occasion, didn't we? Alright. I'll come mine all this stuff up later. For the time being, I just want to shag on over here this 200 blocks and try to get to this body. Might be faster for me to keep doing what I was doing. Let's use the red bag or netherrack. And nether ores. Okay, back to it. This will also level your tools up extremely rapidly, by the way. Which, if you're trying to build like unbreakable tools, which probably would be something smart for me to make, great way to do it, right? Out of food again. I might have needed to have brought more food than I did. We're getting there, but we're going through a lot of food in the process. $140, we're getting there, we're getting there. Plenty of sieve material when we get back. We're about to have tons of metal on our hand. Do I actually have a good amount of food on me by chance? Let's see, we've got some apples. And we've got that rock candy. That's really the only food I've got. So no, we do not have a good amount of food on hand. No, wrong tool. What I don't want to do is start getting all these different types of variants of netherrack. Like that was icy. I need to be smart as I'm picking it up. 100 meters. It seems so close yet so far away, right? We'll teleport to the other body if we need to. Technically, we can teleport now. So let's just do that. All right. What we're going to do is we're going to teleport to one of the bodies. Where's the other key? Right here. And this key, when you use it, like right here, see, it shows you which body you're looking at. So there's a body over there. If I switch to this key, it puts a little square over there. This key shows me that I'm looking at this one right here. This will tell, as far as I'm aware, this should teleport me out of here. So let's teleport to that body. Okay, we're here. All right. Let's bag up our inventory here because we're going to need plenty of inventory space. I want to bag up everything except for the overworld apples, I think. Right there. There we go. I right-clicked it. Now we drop some stuff on the ground. go ahead and just kind of wall ourselves up so nothing sees us. There was a ghast spawning here. That's what killed me last time, and I don't want to die to that ghast again. So let's see, what can we do here? I think I've got some more bags, right? Yep, I've got a satchel right here. We'll just swap these two. And we'll just start putting all this stuff into the satchel. That gives me plenty of room. And I should have another satchel right here. This is unused. Put all that stuff in there. And we'll sort these satchels out here in a little bit. There's me some food. There's a good amount of food, actually. Okay, cool. So now, let's teleport to the other one. Let's go ahead and get some blocks to build with, just in case we find ourselves in a bind. There we go. Give me that cobble. All right, here we go. We're going to teleport across to the other body now. Oh, we're already being shot at by a ghast. Okay. That kind of sucks. There's nothing I can do about that. So all I can really do is, you know, go straight back. I don't think we should need both of these, so I'm just going to empower one of them because both bodies are in the same spot, right? Let's teleport in. Start getting nuked by the ghast, but hopefully be able to get our bodies back quick. Now, I will tell you, I am still finding some bugs in the pack. I was dealing with an invisible chicken earlier today who was murdering me. It was not fun. There's nothing I could do about it. I thought he was my friend. He was not. And I believe these hive things right here are like ghast spawners. They're new to me, so I'm not sure about that. But I'm pretty positive they're ghast spawners. So be aware of that. Okay, so we picked up the wrong body first, so this part's about to suck a little bit. Here's our satchel. Let's see what we can store in here. There we go. All right, we got everything. Cool. We are ready to go. So I believe I can eat this overworld apple and it takes me home, yeah? Boop. So if you happen to have gotten those overworld apples by doing the 10 obsidian quest, you can use those, but look, here's where it takes you. Not home. Subspace bubble. I've never been here. I didn't know what they did. I just wanted to kind of experiment with it, and now we've got to figure out what we're going to do next. The good thing is I've gotten all my inventories out of the Nether. The bad thing is I don't know what's going to happen if I jump off of here. Let's look. This is a totally new dimension, isn't it? Weird. If I jump off of here, do I die? Does anybody know? I don't know. Let's find out. You know what? I don't care. Let's go. This could be the end of old JD. We're about to find out. It's going to teleport me somewhere. We are under the lava in the Nether. We get protection when we first spawn in, so that's good. It's fry-daddying me. Okay, there's a body. There's the exit over there, 475 meters away. So we've got to make it through the Nether now. 475 meters to be safe. But at least, you know, at least we got our bodies back. We've experimented with the overworld apples. I'm going to have to go figure out where that overworld is, because I don't know what dimension that is. That was the first time I've ever used one of those. But yeah, you can use those to teleport in and out of the Nether. You can enchant the keys using ender pearls to teleport to your bodies. You know, you've got a few options, if you will, surrounding how you've got to go about getting into the Nether and getting your stuff back, right? So that's cool. I don't know where all my armor went. Or am I wearing it? I'm wearing it. It's just all being damaged because of explosions and stuff. Oh, crap. That's a scary thing over there. All right, so let's get some actual gear out here. I think the majority of my gear is either in the blue bag or the yellow bag. This is the old sword, I think. That's the old one, the old hammer. I'm going to have like 2 of everything now, so it's going to be like, I don't know which one's which. Did I not just get the yellow bag out? I did, yeah. I think this is the new stuff. Yeah, this is the new stuff. Okay, let's grab this and this. And I've made a bow And I should have some arrows somewhere. What did I do with those arrows? Let's look for arrow. Pattern, that's not fire. I don't think I put arrows in here, but let's check. Did I happen to leave those back at the base? Dude, don't tell me I did that. I'm kind of silly, aren't I? That's okay. We apparently left all of our arrows back at base because I made some arrows specifically to bring in here to be able to shoot these guys with. That's okay. We'll make it without them. All right, we got to make it 391 meters. I think we can do this. I have faith in us, team. Let's do it. We should still have a glider, right? Where is the glider? Not seeing my glider. It'd be fun going through those bags again, finding all my old stuff that I've been dealing without. There's my glider. Okay. I even brought a repair kit for the bow. Glad I didn't bring my jetpack, huh? If I was a little more patient, we could have gone back and gotten that and then flown around here. It's okay. We'll have it next time. All right, we are getting very long. We're at 45 minutes, so I do want to finish up getting home and getting out of here, and then we will be back on track. The next time you see me, I should have a pretty good power grid established for the base. I should have, we should be doing fairly well, is the long and short of it. Okay, I do want to get us out of the nether before we end this. So the fun part is going to be getting back that last 298 meters because I have a feeling it's going to be inside of this wall. Right? Try to get kind of lined up with this, and we're about to have to start digging. So I'm going to dig my way back to my exit, and that's going to be it for this one, guys. Okay, so as always, if you liked it, like it. If you'd like to see more like it, hit that sub button. Feel free to come and hang out with me on all the social media platforms you see on the right-hand side of the page. And by all means, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think, what I'm doing badly, what I could do better. I know the main comment I'm probably going to get is stop starting over, but start over, guys. I don't know why. I like to start over until we get to expert mode because there's still just a lot of tricks that I'm learning. I'm kind of learning how to perfect the opening game for me, all that good jazz. I'll try not to start over again. I'll do my best. I make no promises, though, but I'll do my best. Anyway, you guys have a fantastic afternoon. I hope you enjoy your Super Bowl Sunday and do whatever it is you and yours love to do. I'll see you in the next one. Laters.